Hello, I'm Hugo from Farming Secrets. I'm a co-founder of Farming Secrets. Now, here's my wife, Helen.
Hi. I think most of you know us anyway. We're here we're here planning, and we really wanted to share some great news for you and for Farming Secrets, and so that's why we're making this little mini video for you today.
Well, we've acquired a lot of knowledge from farmers. By listening to farmers, we have filmed a lot of farmers who have actually made the change to a better way of farming. There's some very easy steps for farmers can take, which can be taken straight away to farm in a better way, that farmers really enjoy their farming, and they can pass on their farm to the next generation. As Joel Sultan says, if you're not farming for the next generation, you're not farming.
We want to pass on Farming Secrets to the next generation too, because for the last, it's probably 15 years we've been gathering information, filming farmers, and we absolutely love what we're doing. But we also want to make sure that it keeps going for the next generation. Like the film 2040 is looking for what's going to be there in the future, and we want Farming Secrets, we've got so much to share, to be there to help all farmers farm in a regenerative way. And we're so excited because regenerative farming is now really a common word that everyone understands, and we want to make sure that we get in there and get that message out to everyone.
What we've got to announce is that we've come across farmers in our own group that have gone off the farm. Their children don't want to have a bar of the farm. These are very big farmers with a lot of machinery, millions of dollars worth of capital equipment, and yet on the other hand we come across farmers who are farming so enjoyably that they can buy a farm next door for their sons. And so it's clear it's farming for the next generation, it's farming for the youth. So that's what farming's about. Helen and myself have no intentions of giving up Farming Secrets. So what's the next step? Putting a bit of youth into the game.
Yeah, that's right. And so we'd like to welcome
Ray Milidoni.
We met Ray when I was wanting to set up the ecological soil course, and asked the man setting up courses, was there any farmers doing this course, so that I could get help, because I'm not very technical and we need more technical skills.
So you're pretty good, Helen.
Yeah, pretty good. I'm pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Ray is brilliant, and you're just going to love Ray, because we've known Ray now for probably 2.5 years.
Yep.
And we just slowly got to know him. He has a small farm. He was setting about to do demonstrations on his farm. We thought, wow, this is just perfect, because we can have our members come to your farm and learn, because Ray loves education, just like we love education. And so over the years we've been meeting, and first we asked Ray to do some work for us. And as the time's gone by, Ray's fallen in love with Farming Secrets.
I have.
But Ray, just before we get going, what really impressed me with you was the fact that you were looking at stacking enterprise on your farm.
Yep.
And at the same time being an educationalist, building this classroom, big shed, special
Yep.
shed class. A historic
he
shed
had a tiny house and someone with chooks and
Yeah. I think education was a very big value of mine, and is my biggest, strongest value. So understanding what Farming Secrets was all about and our early day conversations, there was just so much synergy, and it was almost a bit of a no-brainer to continue working and adding value, not only within the internal team, but also to all the farmers that were members or learning through our content on all the different social media. So for me, it was just really that, how do I get more involved, and how do I keep that value of mine of education really alive, and using the farm space or any classroom space that I can get access to turn that into a space of education that inspires and motivates people to just learn something new, have an aha moment, and collaborate and learn through each other and with each other that's supportive and in a collaborative way. And Farming Secrets had all those values ingrained with it from a very early on point of time.
When every time we met, Ray'd say, oh, I can't believe it, you've done this, or oh, look at that. No, and then he'd mention something. I said, oh, yes, we filmed that, we haven't released it. What? You haven't released it? So I've got all this unreleased filming that Ray's itching to get into the members' site, but he's just got so many more ideas, and I'm absolutely thrilled to have Ray. Well, he's going to be our successor. You'll get to hear a lot more from Ray, and we're not going anywhere, but Ray will be doing a lot more within Farming Secrets. So he's become a partner, and we're very, very excited that we'll be going on. And I think Ray's marketing skills, you're going to have a lot of fun with what we bring into the club, and I can't be more delighted.
Awesome. And it's super, delightful to be here. And there was a lot of those moments where I'd leave what we call HQ in the patch of Victoria and be just like, my mind would explode because there's so much potential sitting on DVDs or in folders of things that have never been released. And the amount of technology that was embraced in Farming Secrets, it was beyond what I'd been working with like young tech startups, with my tech startup marketing background. Just seeing what was already implemented, and the members website and the content that was created and the team that was being built was super exciting to have access to that. And something that had been built over the last 10 years. I was super excited to get my hands dirty and get more and more done. And that's how we started. I remember the early days, I was an affiliate and I was helping solve some problems, and we're just sharing on some of the profits as what's very known as the affiliate marketing space. And that just kept going and going and going. And now I'm super excited to be part of that next generation and bring the business into, as Hugo mentioned, this new youth and working with this new wave of farmers who are now understanding what regenerative means and understanding the importance of soil health and questioning some of the things that you and Hugo really had to challenge with 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 5 years ago, where people, it was so, against the grain. Now people are realizing, well, there is a better way. It is more profitable. I can work less, stress less, and profit more per acre. But it takes time and it's a journey. And that's with everything in education. You just don't wake up one day and know it. And so I'm really excited about holding people's hands through that journey and getting to know their story and their challenges and setting their farm up for their success, because everyone has their own journey like we all have. And so, I think it's really, with the marketing, business and farming skill set, I think it's a nice hybrid. And with all the contacts that you and Hugo have made over the years, there's no real problem that we can't point someone in the right direction.
No, not at all. I mean, we're well established in the farming scene, or whatever you like to call it.
Ecosystem.
Ecosystem. And that's what farming's now about, is the whole environment, and not just about what you're doing on your farm, and that does matter, but it's what you're doing that matters. It all connects into that huge ecosystem, and I think that's a lovely thing, because Ray's wanting to embrace that with the membership too, so that and he's just got some really great ideas, and looking at how you can measure your carbon in the soil and know that you're going the right way. There'll be a lot more, well, I don't want to scare you off, but more accountability, so you know that what you're doing is stepping in the right direction if you're not sure. So, yeah, I mean, what can we say but welcome?
Thank you very much.
I'm very excited about, and farmers ought to be excited about it too, is that you're simplifying the access to the information. So could you just have a brief word on how farmers in the future, what you're aiming for to access particular information, because we've got 100 DVDs or more?
Farming Secrets has always been a bit of a physical DVD subscription service, so it required a lot of moving parts of getting CDs created, shipped right around the world, and from my understanding and what I've seen, it was a very early day subscription model that everyone now raves about. But now that we live in the digital scene and there's farmers who have access to better internet, and the fact that we can be global reach, it's about really converting a lot of those products into digital instant download. So for me, it's about learning on demand. So having the ability to have a problem today, learn something tonight, and implement it in the farm tomorrow. And so that speed can now be shortcut because we don't need to wait for DVDs to land across the world in a mail bag and then open and put in and someone find in time. So it's, really setting up the members website and all our social media assets to really be easy to discover information and to solve the problems that people experience, because over the last 10 years, you've met lots of farmers who have solved those problems, but unfortunately they're a bit of a secret. And so Farming Secrets really enables people to learn those through other people who have done that, been there, and learn from someone who is experienced because they're a farmer themselves. So we're not the be-all end-all knowledge. We just know who to lean on to give you the right solution. So it's experts teaching other farmers. And that's what I love about it. It's like we're not trying to be the gurus that know everything, because it'll be impossible. But we definitely have the contacts of someone who can solve the problem you're experiencing, and other farmers who are case studies who have solved that problem as well. And so it's really learning through fellow farmers and them sharing their secrets that worked on their farm, and then collaborating to tweak it for a different environment or a different species or different habitat. So it's really collaborative and learning out loud, and I love all those kind of principles. And then we create new content that helps farmers in the future, so it's a never-ending circle of information and knowledge and learning. And once you learn something, you become a student again and learn more, and then you teach it, and you teach it to someone else. So it's a beautiful holistic kind of approach to learning, and I think it fits perfectly within the Farming Secrets model.
And we do offer coaching, mentoring, and advice, or directing people to options, but usually we have other people who can do that too. Farmers have already done that, but we're not devoid of ideas, and we only too happy to help where we can. And the other thing too is that we're continually acquiring new knowledge, and we're willing to go across borders and reassess what we've learnt too. So it's not just stuck in one particular point.
Well, I think on that note, thank you very much for accepting me into the team and making me feel like family legitimately. And I'm super excited about where Farming Secrets is going to go in the future, and to have you as part of that during the transition period, and even part of the legacy that's going to live on for the next generation to come.
Yeah, I'm excited for the farmers, because it's a win on many aspects.
Yeah. It's a shame to have all this information and then not continued on and not compounded and not keep sharing that. So super excited about working with everyone, and reach out, ask us questions, book some consultations with us. We're here to help you in any shape, way or form. Really excited about the next chapters, and we're an open book. So share with us what you've enjoyed, what you haven't, what you want to see more of, who you want us to get in contact with, because you'll be surprised what magic we can make happen. And remember, everything that you do matters. So, share in our Facebook groups, share your success stories. Every little bit does matter. And so the more you share, the more we can know what you're working on and help and also inspire other people.
To me, it's very clear that a new currency has got to start, which is high quality food that's nutrient rich, and that includes fibre as well, to a community that really appreciates the farmer's efforts of producing that. And it's a community and the farmer that we need that very strong link.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, well, on that thought, we'll leave it with you. So thank you very much for watching this video, and leave comments, email us, jump on our website, absorb the heaps of free information that we provide, and we love to see you in our ecosystem as a member or just as a viewer.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks, team.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.